Who? Drake. Drake done took clean over the rap game. I ain't gonna lie. He ain't killing everything. Find the twists, baby. Let's do this shit. Alright. Get him, Toot. Break that nigga good finger, Toot. Tell Toot, I say pull that thumb back hard as you can. The good one. Yeah.
4-yard line.
Hang all out. Shit. Fucking up already. I'm ready, man. Don't rush me, man.
First carry now for Jordan Howard.
Oh, man. I told you. There you go. Every time I
so a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Getting turned already. Got wife is here. Being on purple.
Trubisky with the give to Howard. Big hold of the 30. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20.
Okay. We coming with it, baby.
Chicago. Jordan Howard, 83 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
FrankWhite5150 YouTube.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Yeah. Huh? Oh, I did that. Man, Howard just come through the booking. Like 4 deuce 5 trade. I mean, 4 trade 5 deuce.
The first carry for DeAndre Washington.
And
he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
All in the back.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now on first down, it's Washington again. We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to
look
pick
at the
up
one
a nice
before that
gain. The disadvantage of
when they
blitzing
call the block in the back
often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, Washington pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Block on third down. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Fuck, he get open like
He
that.
will score. Touchdown.
Man, I could have sworn they must have made me hit the wrong button because I put man coverage on that bitch.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an
You know that?
extra
You
point
know?
away from tying this thing up.
I must have hit the wrong button or something. I must have hit the wrong button.
Carlson up and good. And
No,
we
I
are
put the
tied at
outside
7.
nigga on him. Oh, your running back's crossed? Bitch. Son
So
of a
we're right
bitch.
back where we started, all
All right,
even
look that
as
up.
the kick's away.
That's why you confuse my dumb
That'll be
ass
taken in
linebacker.
the end zone.
Why you trying to hurt something, man?
Cost him
You gotta
about
be all
7 yards
violent, bro.
all
That
told,
nigga
as he's
trying
taken
to
down
hurt my
back
dude.
shy of the 20.
I put Cole in. Look,
Now
don't sit on the bench
Chicago
for a
getting
whole
ready to
fucking
go
series.
as they take
We ain't
the
even gonna bring you out
field.
on third
And the
down.
magnitude of this
You
game,
got your head
everybody
screwed.
knows it. The fans, obviously, the players and coaches. There's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants
Let's
that.
go.
I haven't been in an organization yet
We want
that
grown
wants
men
to
some
be in
shit
a
today.
game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. They give him
Let's go,
13
Trubisky.
yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I need you to throw doors.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Oh,
Oh,
that was
ooh.
dangerous.
I
Throw it
seen
into
that
coverage,
bitch.
almost
I don't know
picked.
why I threw it.
But instead,
I
they'll
don't
keep
know
it
why I
on
threw it.
second down.
I should have threw to my tight end when I thought
And that's
about
what
it.
he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think
Well,
on
not
early
Mr.
downs
Coach,
like
man. We
that
gonna
first
rethink
down
some
there.
shit.
Need to be a
You
little
don't
bit
believe?
more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
What? They gone?
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And not even
that
back
mean?
to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him
He been tackling
quickly
me through
once
my
more.
guy.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Try this on. Cover 3, cover 3 spots. Spine over Mitchell. Oh, you know that shit again? Yeah.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and
You gotta
brings
hold
up
it.
4th down.
You gotta hold it.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from
Man,
both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces
What
4th
the fuck
down.
y'all thinking, man?
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They go with Washington to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw on second down is Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep for Perriman. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. Play action. It's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Locke showing he can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs.
Yeah, I know how he plays. That's why this shit ain't going to work.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and, yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine,
and I had him too, didn't I have him?
4.840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped
his
legs
talking about my defense
as well.
Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
All right. I'm glad you told me that. I'm glad you told me.
On second down, here's Locke.
Give me my ball.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And that'll make it third down.
Nigga, I had 2 niggas right there covering that bit. Shit, no.
Out of the gun, Locke. But it's brought in by Washington. A gain of 13 and also a first down.
I hear you.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
I forgot what the fuck's supposed to be happening right now. You about to see.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that run wasn't very successful. They did have a big one on the previous play. So you get the sense that the offense is probing around, trying to find the ones that are going to work. And when they find them, they'll keep coming back to them.
That's all right.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13.
Monday. Tight end hit the flip.
12. Here's Luck now on second down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Aaron Lynch in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
11. Middle.
Islam. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Trubisky will throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
What
and that
fuck?
one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it second down.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I'll be only watching play that nigga. I can't even remember my own goddamn play. To be honest.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cohen. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. This is Cohen on the toss. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on 3rd down.
One thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively.
What are we going to do now?
We're now on 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Here's Trubisky to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Emerson Griffin in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Brad Nortman now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now out comes Minnesota. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
It's Brashad Perriman. And they work this out past the 25. A good pick up there at 22.
I couldn't get right.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Monday. I'll show you some shit too.
12.
Luck on first down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner, toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And smart, valedictorian of his high school class in Houston. Then he goes to Stanford. He's got it all.
What you call it?
12.
On first down, Locke. Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Officially a minute 54 to go in this first half. More from Minneapolis after this. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. A handoff for Washington. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. This is Marshall, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
12. 11. 12. Color. Let it roll.
Luck now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to flip one out.
Oh, my God.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. DeAndre Washington with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
I hit the wrong
You're
button.
thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
11-Z.
After the interception, it's Love. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Back to throw. Love. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. The offense on third down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is third and goal.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Love. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Carlson is good.
He's going to be sitting on the sideline in the next game.
In week 17, as we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
This nigga get the ball
Here's
back.
Parkey now, set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. And the Giants are starting to pull away in that one. Saquon Barkley getting the job done offensively on the ground. So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Washington. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw is Love. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
11 Z. 11. Go ahead. 12.
Throwing on third down, Luck.
Ain't no fucking way.
It's complete.
Man, I'm getting cheap for your bitch ass. Let me hit the fucking button on me, man. You pull out this fucking button, man.
27 yards on the third down conversion.
Man, fuck that, man. Oh, scary pussy ass, man.
Here's Marshall, and they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Gun. 11 Z.
Now Luck. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing deep for Murray. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. But sometimes they...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away. Because a lot of teams are aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And he coughs up the football near his own.
Oh, no! He just laid down.
Clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a
Man, that nigga down the ball himself. Watch you down that bitch. That nigga stretched his hand out and touched it down.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting?
That nigga maxed his button out. That bitch on overload.
They actually call a set.
Man, cause nigga taught me how to use the button, and that nigga just went crazy.
So it's preach, it's coach, it's thought about. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Fuck this nigga up for the next game. Hurt all that nigga player.
Now Marshall. And he stopped immediately there.
I heard him
No
too.
gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Oh, look. Pass that bitch. Fuck that.
Another
Don't beat
scouting
me to
report
death.
on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make
Bitch
a
knocked me out of
play.
playoffs. I got
But
to make
on
you
that
pay.
one, he looked like one of those guys.
Tempo. 12. Look at that. To your right.
Now Love. He'll find Thielen.
Fat
working the
bitch.
middle. And he'll be taken
They had to
down
give me him.
before
They
he
could have gave me
runs
somebody
across
else.
the 50. Give him 11 yards that time and a
You
new
want to play
set
with my
of
fat boy.
downs.
You ain't shit, man.
Luck now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
All right, cool.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Told you.
And that's
Told
a
him
nice
send
gain
the
by
shit.
him on first down, picking
Look
up some
next,
key
bitch.
yardage.
I'm telling you now. I'm going to hit stick that bitch with the up button. I'm going to hit L2 and click that bitch. That's right. Make sure he don't win this bowl.
59.
Now a carry here for their fullback. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
You like that
down
tackle?
inside the 20.
Fuck you, bitch.
That good for
Fuck you.
22.
I'm
and
making the
first
tackle,
down.
nigga. I'm making that
Eyes
bitch.
and attention
I ain't
are
got to
on
hit
the
him hard this
fullback.
time.
Big time carry, big yardage. But how about the guys up front, the offensive line? A lot of people think they may have to block it differently for the fullback to get big yardage. They really don't, because he's big, strong, and powerful. A lot of times he makes his own way. They may not
I
have to
know,
block as
thanks to
hard.
Matt.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
And he takes it inside the 10
Kill
to
that
the
bitch.
8 before
Trying
he's
to
out
kill
of
something.
bounds. 8 yards
I
of
don't
the
give a
completion, but now they face third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
We're rolling. Right.
They snap it to Locke. The quick slant caught. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Marshall. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Keith Marshall with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
With a vengeance, too.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
Yeah,
and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Still gonna be trying to kill look anyway. Fuck it.
Carlson now to kick this one away.
They'll take that bitch out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
What?
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Bears on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17.
Move. Gotta go.
Now Trubisky to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
On.
Out of the gun, Luck. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Brashon Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Carlson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
19 come out.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
Fake
they had to
ass
punt
shit.
from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general
How the hell
rule.
I didn't get that hit?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first
That nigga
downs.
running the
and
other
hopefully
way.
flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
That's how I know I was programmed to lose this one. It's all good. We be back. We be fucking back. You better believe it. Give me a couple more offensive linemen in the offseason. Might even get
They
rid
go
of
play
Trubisky.
action with Trubisky. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Oh, this is taken
stupid.
in. It's complete. And able to rip
Oh,
up
you
a
a bird,
good
nigga. I
chunk
know
of
you a bird.
yardage
You
before
blitz
being
me,
dropped
motherfucker.
inside the 40.
You better throw that
And
bitch right.
goes for a gain of 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, Locke. And he's going to be racked up and driven down. Michael Brockers in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
12.
Here's Locke. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
12. Go ahead.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Flush to his right. Now he'll let this one go deep right side, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's the guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. He leads this one for Howard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. And this one's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
This is Howard on second down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Hike it. Man, that nigga tripping.
Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They come up in an offset eye. Now Trubisky, and this is caught. Well, they get 1 back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
What you want is replay? Cut it out, man.
All about timing there on that short snap,
What happened?
Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up.
You got
so
flipped,
well.
man.
The route, the throw, touchdown.
I told that nigga to protect me. Fuck. He did, he did it with his life. He flipped you.
And that will get him 1 closer.
Man, he hit you in your leg, your man would flip. I promise.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. That's
You know I got a
fielded in
price
the
in
end
the
zone.
make sure, bro. Make sure you ain't going
Nice
to
work on the return as they'll start
you a
their
Green
drive
Bay, it won't be
just
fucking me.
past the 30-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good
In my
that feels,
division next year.
because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translate that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Throwing now, Luck. Forced out to his left. And this one
Let me
is
hit him.
incomplete. Well, too much
all I wanna do is break
too much
that big
mustard
knee.
there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Yeah, something like that. What he said.
Middle. On. 11Z.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Firing
I'm
quickly
scared
here,
of
that's
this
complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll
One
be
out.
3rd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
11Z. Let it roll. Key right.
From the gun, here's Luck. And Jennings has it. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Key right.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Fuck you, bro.
And mark him at the 5. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the
Oh,
big
well, we
lead,
got-
the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't
That
care
big block.
much
That
about
big
the
grab. That was
feelings of
holding
the
or
other
something.
team, do they?
They grabbed
was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe they're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And now it's 3rd down. Play action. Now Trubisky. That'll be incomplete.
I see the fuck you're doing, too.
14 seconds remaining.
I see that shit you're doing.
But I just don't think so.
Be diving the man on the ground and shit.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the
Be
football.
diving the man on the ground and rushing with his linebacker.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I do want to hit
Picked up by
trial.
Corn Elder.
Hit him hard, Trubisky.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll extend this lead now up to 25. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
Get the fuck.
Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return for a moment, thought he might break it, but in the end,
dog. Good game, dog. All right, tell him it's over. Fuck you. Anyway, though.